On today's project, we're pulling the transmission on the white truck. This is not a job that we were expecting, but
not sure what happened.
We're not sure what happened, just barely, last cut. What are you doing?
It's leaking air, it's annoying.
Just drain the tank. Anyways, what happened here in fourth cut is reverse all of a sudden started sticking. So when you tried getting it to go back into neutral and then you put it into gear, you couldn't get it out of reverse.
What it is, the fork must have a chip on top, so the shifting lever is popping out.
Yeah, the forks don't work. If you even heard that with him down there, but you could get it out of reverse if you dropped it down to low range or low instead of going to first gear, because it was straight across down. That would normally get it out. Then you come back up to neutral, and then you could use your other gears, no problem.
I did have it go into reverse and into low.
He had it in reverse and low at one point.
Then I had to push on it with a skid steer and get it out of pressure. It was just a pain.
Anyways, before corn season here, because that is not what's next. We have some more heifer feed still to do before corn chopping, which kind of sucks because we could have had the choppers all ready. We got to get both ready. Soon, really. It's coming. End of September.
Yeah, it'll bite.
We're thinking it'll be start of October this year, just the way everything's looking. It's not drying down. Normally around the 23rd to 27th, we're normally starting to chop corn. But I doubt this year it's going to be like that. So, besides that fact, we have some heifer feed grass still to do before corn season, and we got to go through the trucks and get them a little bit more ready, like stuff this right here.
Clutch.
Christoph was working on this earlier.
He took
He got the dry shaft, he got the pump off, and then he got some other stuff off. But he is at the Bordeaux Brothers Pioneer meeting, cornfield test plot showing thing. So he's there, and we were spreading a little bit manure, just barely, but we got rained out. So we're doing other stuff now.
Chris, and you're covered in oil. Gear oil at that. It's the best.
professional.
Yeah, you see that? Any steel on that?
No, I thought that was a bearing at first.
It's like, oh boy. No, it looks pretty clean.
I don't think this is, well, it might be the actual plug. I thought this was like sensor, a transmission temp sensor that's all messed up.
Oh.
Maybe it's no, it just looks all mangled. Anyways, draining that because we're gonna pull the PTO off. That way the transmission could sit, the jack could sit on it good.
It's a flat spot surface, otherwise that's kind of in the way.
We didn't pull the PTO off Ferdy's truck when we did that one, but that's an 18 speed, so it's a little bit longer, so there was more weight when we had the jack sitting on there kind of sideways. We did ratchet strap it too, but we're just gonna pull it off because we're probably gonna have to open it up anyways. And
pull a fork off or something.
And pull the oil out, so it's not like it's gonna be a big deal. And we gotta fix the high-low synchro. She grinds when she goes to high range, and it's annoying.
Yep. Alrighty, next step. One second. I got my handy neck light
We
here.
could have just opened up the drain right here.
Yeah.
You know, that was my bad. I went the easy route.
Yeah, we took that one off, and then we're like, we'll just drain the rest of the oil when we take the PTO off.
I should have just done this.
And there's one right there. I asked him if there was one for a half-inch head.
I looked at this and I saw faster.
Yeah, that probably is a temperature sensor.
It looked like one, it's just all mangled up.
Alright, well, let's get the back bolt off.
I got one more stud. I got a back bolt that's loose. And then got this bolt right here, letting the last, it ain't much oil left anyways. It was gonna have some drain here anyways, either way.
It's raining outside again, so.
Come on.
Yeah.
You're sure that's rain?
Yeah, we had an inch of rain last night, so we just need a little bit more today to help finish the corn up.
Yeah, we could have been good till November.
Hey, just think, if we get as much snow as we do rain, God help us all.
I'm done in the woods for this year though.
We haven't even started.
My point.
Alright, so we just got that pump out, well, the PTO out. It's over there. Next thing we gotta do is disconnect that arm for the clutch, because the shaft goes inside right there, and it just goes up, and there's a linkage that goes to the clutch up there that we have to take off. Looks like a 9/16 bolt, and that's gonna come down with it. All these hoses right there are connected. I think it's, or it's an air hose. Those are air hoses for the shifting.
This one's a lot simpler than the trailer one.
Yeah.
A lot more room.
So that's what's next.
Alright, so Andreas and Ferdy, I think worked on it a little bit yesterday night. I had to leave. I'm gonna finish it up. I'm gonna finish pulling this out. I guess they had some trouble with the last hanger. What is that? Not hanger, but fuck is it? It's up there. So yeah, they had trouble with the hanger. I got that off. Now let's just put a strap around it, around the transmission jack, just so it's a little bit safer. I got most of the bell housing bolts out. I just got a couple more. I got the back holding bracket still got to pull out, and what the fuck is all this thing here? Let's see if we can even see it back here. Right now, I guess a little bit. That thing goes straight across, gets held on by 2 bolts. We'll pull that off, and then 2 more bolts in the front. I think the transmission can come out. I might have to move. I got the clutch pedal off. I just gotta maybe wiggle it once we get the transmission moving a little bit, and it should come off. I got it. I almost got it split. I got it split. I had to take one of the brackets off that goes here that mounts onto this. I left the other side on, because I should have enough room, but I should be able to let it down, and we'll pull it out and send her ass out. I should go by it. It's touching, should go by. Oh, you son of a bitch. That has to come off. That looks like it has to come off. Because I don't think it's gonna come out. Alright. So I pulled it off. I'll put it right there. So now I can just pull it all out. And then I'll load it up. We'll put a new brake clutch in it while we're at it, new throwout bearing, and we'll see how good the clutch is while we're at it. Since we got it all out, might as well put it all in, and it should be good. So it's been a couple hours since I recorded anything. I couldn't bring the transmission to Valancourt's because he had a wreck call. Today's Saturday, so he was done. And then I worked on this thing. Andreas did say that this one was broke down, so, and it's electrical. We called the dealership. He said check a couple fuses. If it's not that, maybe the wiring harness, and you can tell right here. We did have some mice problems, must be, because all this is chewed up through there. So I went through and checked all the wiring from up here, and then it goes underneath this back into there. And I found one wire that was chewed a little bit. So I fixed that, but that did not solve the problem. So since today's Saturday, I'm gonna wait until Monday. I have to wait till Monday so I can call the dealership again on it. So I stopped with this. I worked on it for maybe 3-4 hours and left this alone for now. So I grabbed the old 6750 chopper, and I grabbed the corn head. The main reason why we are getting this thing rolling and going is because of the big flood we had. In case I hit a tree stump or something and the big one breaks, I can at least keep chopping with this one. So I want to have it ready. It's probably a good thing because this motor and lets the sharpening stone down is bad. This motor I think is bad, so I gotta replace this one and that one. What else was there? I gotta put a couple new bolts in it. That's so far. I kept blowing fuses. So that's one thing we gotta fix, and then I'm gonna go through it, go through the corn head as good as it's gonna get. Check the oils, put some new clutch packs in it, what we need. I should have all those here since I haven't used it in a while. And get this thing going. We might do one more, we might do some heifer feed in a week, maybe 10 days, right before corn, and then I'll switch the big one over to corn too. But for right now, I'm gonna get this one all squared away. Get this thing rolling.